On the issue na make can say sometimes Abronye money other people no excesses no. Sabi yesu obi fum kuma obi mfum dwa. Obi fum kuma obi mfum dwa. Rich lie. I salute you. I take him why? I take him. Enti no enye say obi ye under NDC and
Abusia sabi the MPP Bono regional chairman Kwame Abronye akodi senseme e Ghana police for insema enya asem kuma. And I'm so ma enra day Abronye DC ekopie mo Accra Circuit Court. Na dia Abronye appearance in court no nyina ne say Abronye alone was brought to the circuit court in the police van ayatollah Black Maria. You say that Black Maria ebusia ye mfa mfa nipa wakope because e ka emuso e cargo e fa nipa be 10 20 15 to court. Now so Abronye nkuto de I don't know what to court enya asem kuma. Na Abronye arrest na Afia Pokuaa the not friend of him lady were reacting about Abronye's arrest. Sansona Honorable Kwame Esarobin did not friend A+ or the reactions aba baby dream ama na make sure say feel free say obachire wadwena fa Abronye nsem say hu in the comment section na face no share video now from so enye bi hwebusua nanu jode ya na Abronye ekopie mo Ghana Police Service CID headquarters following invitation by the police. Now Abronye is alleged to have misconducted himself. He was detained. Now Abronye was subsequently brought or arraigned before the Accra Circuit Court ebusia enye asim kuma. Na sansem we na ebre Abronye go pie mu court no ebusia dey see yede de eseweni ense okachere. Abronye was brought to court in the police van BIS special purpose van and they say for arrest the Black Maria. Na the baby tell me say Abronye bone be na wa ya ne nko akose dia ewudifo car na ye no to mo re ne ba ya say dia Abronye nsem no nsem bebre di eti na ebusia ko hwe how Abronye was brought to court and we chimpo no Salam Mustafa our youth organizer for MPP Okasai reacting to Abronye's arrest.
And mobi PM or court munia Abronye ednaba and assembly na obeka kire ahwefo na tiefo you and MPP.
To be honestly speaking, today there my very disappointing.
Oh, Pambeso.
My disappointing in our Ghana democracy. So what I say because someone who come that car Black Mamba is only highly robust criminal who convicted in jail by the judiciary or a lawyer. Abronye is not convicted in a crime. Who didn't got two Black Mamba? Who tried to say a criminal? So what I said. But I was in the courtroom when the judge asked the state prosecutor, say, a DNT Namodi Abronye a bar court. The judge asked the states edgy to me say Abronye akasa atia the IGP, and the Abronye lawyer asked them they should provide the tape or the evidence they have. State prosecutor say omunni that recording na Abronye mo china aba court no mo say munni bi. The judge should give them up to 2 weeks. They pleaded 2 weeks. But the judge said, no, I cannot guarantee 2 weeks. Some will say, I dare no, enunti na modena ba. Nka mun fanche the lawyer say or person tie. Mo say mun nibi. But the power lie the bosom of the judge. So the judge grant them 2 weeks. Say, or provided that evidence to the court. So what I say. But democracy, no. So also ube baba ye reset or maya. Eni kwan say ube yimu because Ghana for after election we are Oman president, unye NDC for president. So what I say, we are Oman president, unye yimu. Nkofo kan sembebre the chance but which is me, which is not good. Say nipa deseni ube didi penyina atem but eno na abaye Ghana ye nom. Both MPP and DC, Yakasetia, which is fact. I cannot look in your cameras and lie. But say Abronye Aka, say IGP say no eno and lie say odi ne beba court ubetima achi no no amana bail so what I say I can say we penyini udi edom anim e kina man kwakasa but ube ye selective justice which Abronye no odi na aba but NDC ni card ya wonchi no a and enye reset no wo ye
na busu Abronye sensem we ana Afia Pokuaa ke evim lady ose me ko bi man ka bi di wochi enu to no so akasa kire say is it are we in an era of culture of silence and I say the rule of law is working because ochire mu say sebi enya Abronye nko na akasa didi mpanyefo atema o manga na mu yenua bi ti abrochiri wa boni di na mum mpanye kire mu say kusie bi anim ni ra yes na is refer to yenua be ma Kevin Taylor ochire say biribi atwam ana even asat na kura no oda so to ayampia man krofo didi atem bebre o manga na nanso no ono de yenka na asem na eba ne say na obi kokas dia na ne ho akaka adwia mu nti no vim de che say oti ase a enye yebusua yentie no
say the lawyers for Abronye cannot have access to him. This is serious. This is serious. I don't think our lawyers for Abronye cannot get access to him. Why can they not get access to him? Because it will be a constitutional right to say a chiwa. You have a right to meet your lawyers. You have a right. Nipa no making charges now against you, no. Must now prove the case. This way Abronye issue. It's the police that has to prove the issue against Abronye. Video or no video. Law no there. Ubetimi atena ofie the attempt to that kingdom come. Law no nye utim. And a law nye emotions. Law no say a obi a police for the onus is on the police to prove the case against the person. It's video now more of Abronye insulting or otherwise of IGP ni president no. And was a police for the court within 48 hours they must grant him bail and now say take him to court. There are two options: either say police for na kasa be money bail and now say omde ne be court na court mumba money bail specifying specific conditions. But there's no way the police can hold him more than 2 days. But also because of politics, and I've seen this thing now in the history of a year. I've seen it. In fact, Abronye journalist. I cannot even give the example of Kwekuba Akone Haruna Atadie. Jail. That's not even. But although I know so you have freedom of media, but Abronye is a politician. That's where the difference is. And politics. Well, to me, say politics against politics. And it's a politician. No politics. They are usually no. What happens is that almost person used to the power to show you where the power lies. So, and that is why the lawyers cannot get a Abronye. Police want him so almost to me keep Abronye 2 days. Almost keep Abronye 2 days. They must grant him, but 2 days in there. Ombe vemel. 2 days. Ombe commando. 2 days. Ombe watch no. 2 days. They cannot torture Abronye. According to the law, they cannot torture Abronye because that would be human rights abuse. That's also because suspects cry more right. And to mean torture, but the obey say, Mr. Police they have a very smart way of doing it. To make jobs when I'm to Mario. Send to no cat and to Mario. Bomberman to Mario. Obia Musa, Obia, what's your name? Sign her, no moko. No masaba, and video no kind. No masaba, but they have a way they can torture you without even you knowing that they can torture you. But I'm saying that bottom line in United politicians. Who should send a week in number omia any president Mahama no monam na omo bon komo. It's so sad. They say followers no mudi like Abronye and co. Mudi you feel like they will say you have to insult. Language Abronye used to know. There's no way Baomia will use that language even in his dreams. Say Baomia that action that cry even in his dreams. All use language is Mahama IGP that. The same way NDC for no so mudidi nanado attempt did Baomia attempt to the extent that Obi ko can't Baomia, yeah, campaign time about Baomia ko sorry them maybe mako di Baomia attempt or report. Obi himself kase kremoni report ye haram kese and so politics in Tino Makoka. There is no way President Mamako ye Christian. Ebe kasa asem wetie ni nua Baomia da. At the end of the day, they be amikase. I was saying, say, you people, Obi natural, see followers of politicians are sick. It's true, they are sick. Shama money Baomia or Moshia or Mo Bonkomo. Now what the park quest? Yama 100,000, 100,000, 1 billion, 100,000. Ubedia manasa. Enwie dan si 100,000 1 billion old than that. To me fancy full house. Just any attack Kwame dan 2-bedroom be and I just say to me a chairman hall and then cement to Bonnie Adieti. And so not be 100,000. No cry or more or my GD bonny a mom 100,000. Oh, one only a more be a bear 5,000 Ghana, 1,000 Ghana, be no accost Mike, no diatem. And Abronye or once I buy a Baumia is not seeking asylum. He would never seek asylum anywhere. People penny for no one is seeking asylum. Even a year first thing, Chama would to me a chain one was seeking asylum. No, or Yeneduma. Tobe a course in Chama would to me concession is intact or to the good. Or Yeneduma. But what would he actually know? Also, I could pass him. Because so share Abronye Kasa letter no they call embassies don't see the family no when you're safe. It's possible that they are not safe. It's possible. Because abano be the better media abo Abronye no to me fan kobo ba omia never. Na protection crowd ba omia kuta wo men humpo na de aba akwa kobo no. Ba wo ni bi nti e baba be kan. Enti NDC o NPP because where NDC here omo cheche Abronye mu. Do me say NPP abase so omo so be chi NDC fo bebre. Say politics now Ghana near tit for tat politics. You do me, I do you politics. It's sad. On my Ghana be ye ni. On my way, a bit me ye. On my Ghana, a be ye. Into joining a champ professor Jobe ye first a Jobe Nyamecha no so about share the talk because he's a former journalist, a university professor. I no a first advocate for rule of law and free speech. Because what do you American you UK no me and come on you. But obi anyone more shada sogam right be atem aboa kwasia te say the abrantie bi a yeso oti abrochi oye bi no no aba oba bi no hu fi aba bi da de bia just say it just sad crass insults in crassism crass and koof language. It's so sad. Meanwhile politician na ofu say we adwuma ma no no ono ohia ni pakro na ono ne sere ohia ni pakro na ono ne sere. I know the number of NDC for to me, but I know my baby at him. Me papa we are president mama, he was the chief monarch. Nanado, chief monarch. One shall away ye probiamba. Me papa we omo be jina mu ye no. NDC and MPP in penny for say president mama to a whole delegation. It said catch a whole delegation and on be ye. Me papa we 2012. And so beso come and no di at him. Of course no ye champion ta. Oh yeah John. Oh yeah, John by far. Because crowd yes, obi anymore. And it's sad that we continuously project this on people. Obi yeah politics. Unia or NDC. Penasem into bedinatem. Meanwhile, Ghana Constitution has so bia of freedom, or bia rights or join a party be open. One can say a binum to me join a party be open. One can say a binum wow yet to me join a party open. And now we out to me join the party. I say every Ghanaian, every citizen, or be all right for or joining their OPE. Me see baby Abronye issue. And I'm telling them I'm not a fan of Abronye. I've told you that the history of MPP say, what should MPP for Abakosemwa? Omo elite party into Abronye tactics a complete deviation from MPP for na no more party said the omotie. Because at the time 92, 96 no. One of the things and JH means and many idea come about MPP and they say omo ya cratch for NDC for the omo keda for into NDC for the atem. So meanwhile neno say I have futufra. You can't tell between NDC and MP because everybody is insulting. Everybody is insulting. And you can trust our channel MPP aba. NDC chinipa 10. MPP for bapa ombe chinipa 20. And the double standard now, prof can want to move na mo send message a moody prof at them no. Yet Ghana ha. Obiti abroche. In fact, any obi mkofobiti abroche. Ebi musu te Ghana. O my di atem na those wa bro. So President Mama chichen kofo kakre o chichen kofo a. And mind you, to be fair to President Mama, you no che. E ya IGP no police one eche. Just that the notion is there, say government of the day who now control the system no. Any apparatus no. But any President Mama to speak no che. But I na banya breso. Na say ya cheche. Ekufado party edin at onim 2016 before Ekufado winning power the issue NDC big man Neil and Vanderpoint. Also Ekufado ya short man one short man already a president that. short man already president. I want to be the president. By Akufo-Addo be the president. Akufo-Addo ne tenten ye de di na tem so why se kodu ayakoso. Eyi sa Baltic for nsuo ye omo talk to e kro omo de to Akufo-Addo din so papa eti hono. Me I've criticized Akufo-Addo more than a lot of people. They be me can me praise president mama for more than into MPP for no baby kwan me concern me share them feel Akufo-Addo, but I like him. I'm just a critic of his some style maybe. But Akufo-Addo can't be the Akufo-Addo papa. But on Chishin go on a mass he say bloggers ya on way. But to be fair, their excesses ni be a bloggers ni ye 2 months. But you see, their kotia IGP era yo hunu say do not see a brochure di atem one ka hwe. To the extent that to me the oba say edi na tem. Oba yare enti serious condition ti ni womb ye yi otumi didi obi atem and the IGP mo ankoche. Abrantie ye di obi atem otumfo hwan ahef oche ne kra de no yam mobo. Afi oche ne sebi buru sebi and predator man no she subran so because oye ne kese no oche ne or the wadi no wase no kwase a oche ne yo ya nche no NBC mo nipa ni sa nipa kro no mo nkrofo no manchi obi is it the double standards me see yen support you obi a me support blog because their bloggers here no without training, without decorum, without respect enye fine obi a sorry as a podcast no di atem enye kama. But you see now no the chief justice asem ya o because MPP for enebo Charlotte say remove anti NDC ba want almost a chief justice ko enti today say NDC so wo ho no much mo ko for the MPP for tema fact mo kra de masa mo freedom so mo nko masa mo bodyguard masa mo baby papa tena endorsing and enabling because sometimes obi betimi ayade en onka ho on support but later the obey ni dia dance say you have adopted the nipa na ye and you support and you endorse it ni now obi see who mention name I am body bi o edibo enye for this platform I can issues enti amwa Naomi you can go and insult yeah they fire aha me ma school baby am school edu echenya na I won't do that nyanko pompengu enti na asem bi wa me kakra me say sebi producer sebi o manu shesu na so o chen na asemi I will not be the one you can always insult me fa ho na se mimi sura ye di matem over 20 something million means don't you can continue o ukra o send message na Naomi now so di atema ka ho you are allowed obi ensuro bia sometimes adema is not worth yenyini yenyen kola you started say journalism na 20 years old and they did 40 something yenyen kola ni abeg no some things are not ya no you too pricey too polished for insult you know forget it on the issue na make can say sometimes Abronye money other people no excesses no said yesu obi fum kuma obi mfum dwa obi fum kuma obi mfum dwa rich lie I salute you I take am why I take am enti no enye say obi ye under NDC and MPP for no ama ye didi obi atam no obi answer obi enable no a you don't come and repeat it. This is the problem I had with Abronye. Semasa unye obi ampo say we regional chairman say a party fu so just people na omo ya because onipa ninim but as regional chairman o level no was so much say you don't come to a certain level. You see, you don't just come to a certain level say there be baby amaba na me so person me ba na me be obi aye bi yanka na hwenti ma me no regional chairman there one say won to me ya obi aka say chale won to me we are regional chairman into politics aside maybe it should not be you and I was say oh yeah man kola me na wo pani no what yen kola ne say mo chia mo ya ye no too much into munsamra kwamu respect yourselves. So into the problem with Abronye because even within MPP no there are people who are low key who are laughing who are smiling say Abronye ya channel because omumpe including Kennedy Japan team for including some senior founders of MPP like Nyawo Tamaklo who think that omuti MPP no enye say branding say na no person of the church MP Say MPP no be aya ade ane akodi na tem. No. It should be a context of idea. You see, I don't think full soldiers near you for me, yeah, no. Because yeah, my to say, yeah, so yeah, atem didie no. And you see, what atem didie no does is that it takes attention from the core. Is that yet yeah no bogu. And last 16 ko you. Yeah, man, no be national issue. Be national issue 2 days to be paid. Yet yeah, man, nipa 8 a ko helicopter crash. Atia koda. We are arresting each other. How is this going to benefit us? Say you respect your politics muta manyosem ye ho a. And then say we are just merely doing where the attempt any attempt. And we will be able to focus our energy on the core issues. Akra kumasi kranye. What kwanye say na say ani ekwo obake ni akwa abahwe. Very silly. Very silly. As valid as it is. But now kase si wono nipa ni din that should be a cool plotter. The obetu nkruma, why should that person's name be there? The way I assume nkruma sum boma Ghana. Na obi okum nkruma near the Nidian to airport so. That should be the issue. And even more importantly, the issue should be that made to Facebook. Factories are here and the AC won't cry. Factories are in the AC or your regions. Yet how any called the other nyinahini bauxite. Nyinahini bauxite too. Yadi nyinahini bauxite kode Bosnia or China. Sino hydro loan. Edi besi Pokuaa interchange. Obeche bilamte interchange. Kumasi for nene nyinahini for no man complain you. Because a Ghana development. Because I understand so and can you vote for so because kita base you know. Oh nisika no. Yen fanye vote and kwa development. So there are critical issues. So what's a Ghana to me such a no yet. But here in Ghana for me, we have allowed people. We have allowed politics say, ya kochiwe. Ya so kame didiatem, ya so kame didiatem. Ya so kame didiatem o. Any menu mama ye main job. What the Africa yanko ye nimno. Bra America behe, bra UK behe, and see the things that they are thinking about. Factories are kese 2050 plan on my Niama adwuma ba na omo dwene ho. Ba ye de da bi. Eniama nketenkete tete niama ye de ba kun ye ho. Ne we aye we no aye we na nkofo so send message no mo se ayo no mo so na machire no mo didi atem. It's just sad. It is just sad that we have come to this point. And you see, Abronye or a young person, problem, but one people come and any mamma and you click a crama, minima we see kakra. And Abronye is a young man, to your youth, no, Abronye can home. You can youth and Abronye can home. And one would have thought a youth to know and can lead because in the next 5-6 years, Abronye we are one the next obeti a presidential candidate and a minister. In the next government, maybe as every before we near. Whether you're 2028 or 2032, obeti me a minister. And if you to me started to say ye diatem. It's sad. It's sad. On my benny chichere. And no wonder I say Sam George by one. And I say DSTV for no more contoka. And I mean a friend say on my in no say Sam George focus on the necessary. Focus on maybe a very key. Focus on some key issues. Men need DSTV achieve because Ghana for maybe DSTV. Kwame, me last time I saw DSTV, no. Me stop. And give me priority. And your priority. And if we are focusing BBA, and you see people like Sam George, okay, opposition. Ye diatem. So ye diatem. And I don't talk on a year friend say a DSTV come. Meanwhile, Ghana is a free market economy. It means that your top bunch all right to decide the bunch of board.
Nebusi Abronye arrest yana Honorable A+, our MP for Gomua Central, or react or the same to go. Or tell say arresting and detaining people for insult is unacceptable. It is wrong, very, very wrong. Hashtag free Abronye. Nebusi Oko shares and say Honorable A+, and as a Kwame Sarobin edit to Facebook na comment in the box in there say we and so catch anything no. Abronye has been charged with 2 offenses. He's going to reappear in court on Friday September 12. Na yɛhwɛ sɛ saa da ne de Abronye yɛbɛma no bail anaasɛ yɛma no bail. Msika TV yɛ follow Abronye asɛm no nyinaa keenly. Update bi ebe chiwa bia no ebusua yɛde bɛdom. Kyerɛ wadwene ma me the comment section. Ɛno nti no pray for Abronye #free Abronye. Makramo.